Alright guys, today I'm in much needed, I seriously need to like do something about this. It's just, it's in need of something, you know, it's dry and I really want to start kind of doing like the weekly masks and everything. So I do have quite a few different masks and stuff, but I was kind of researching, as you guys know, I like to change up my hair about every month when I have to retouch my roots. And we've been doing a lot of bleaching on the rest of my head, but it's taken quite a bit of damage. It made me decide that I want to look up some color removers and really try and give that a shot. So anyways, I happened upon my research to come across the MALIBU C brand, and within that, it popped up that they had a miracle repair. And so I just thought that with everything we just did in my hair and just how, you know, dry it still is and everything, even though we just got a haircut, it's just still, you know, the damage is there. And so I thought it wouldn't hurt to just give this a try, especially since I kind of want to see. I was looking into the brand. I'm like, you know what? This is probably something I should try. So that's where we are. It's the MALIBU C Miracle Repair. And it says it restores strength, shine, and volume, instantly repairs and detangles. Wellness Reconstructor. So I did do a little bit of research on this after I bought it. I got this one off Amazon for about like $3.50, I think. And it's small. It's 0.4 ounces. I just wanted to do like a one-time thing. They do sell it in a bigger one. It's like 9 ounces on Amazon. If you do end up liking it, it's like 30 bucks. Because you can use this as just a normal conditioner. I'm going to use it as more of the treatment option that they have for the directions, just because mine is extra damage. It's extra dry. I want that extra something. Once I started looking at the reviews on this, though, at first when I ordered it, I normally check the bad ones too, but there was so many good ones on it that I wasn't really looking that far into it. So once I looked more into it, I saw some people did have breakage and stuff like that, but most people really liked it. So, of course, I want to try it. Everyone's hair is different. But I'm pretty sure after going on the actual like YouTube channel for MALIBU C, she recommends that after you use this, because it's like a protein kind of conditioning treatment, and she said like it'll put like the protein where it's needed in your hair. So she said if it doesn't quite still feel that great, you're going to want to put like your favorite conditioner over it. And that's like from their actual YouTube channel that they said about using it. So I'm wondering if that's hopefully where some of the reviews came into play. Also, in general, I guess if you put too much protein into your hair when it's not needed, it can cause breakage anyways on its own. So that's why this is like protein and moisturizing together. So it did make me a little nervous, but I'm still going to go ahead and try it. And I'm going to follow up with the Better Natured conditioner because I've been meaning to use this. I used it after I bleached it. It felt nice. But I've been meaning to use it again anyways. So this will kind of, I guess it'll be like a double review. Well, I don't want to really focus on this. This is just what I'm going to use. But I might actually do a separate video on this sometime just because I really want to get more into this brand anyways. They have other stuff. And I got this at Sally's. So I probably actually will come back to that and see what else they have. But either way, I'm going to use that conditioner today. And for my shampoo, I'm going to use, I just reviewed it, Sally's Beauty generic version of the Paul Mitchell Awapui shampoo. And that's what I'm going to be using as my shampoo today as well. Because that one was very nice to my hair and it's got more moisturizing in it. So if anything, it's just going to help. It's a great shampoo. I want to try the actual Paul Mitchell brand of that, but you know. But I'll link below all these videos I'm talking about. And by the way, if this is your first time here, I hope you subscribe. Hang out with the rest of us. But if it is your first time here and you're kind of curious, like you're looking at my hair, I'll link that video below and some of my more recent bleaching videos just so you can kind of have an easier route to catch up on what's been going on over here because we got a lot going on like all the time. Look at this. This is what we're working with. That Eero we just did on the ends is still really bright and pretty. And you can just tell. I do have some scalp oil in, so that's going to make it look a lot more kind of greasy or whatever. And I did kind of spraying like kind of a leave-in conditioner here and there just to get me through. It's like, it just really needs love. So hopefully this is going to, I'm hoping that this will kind of fill in the gaps. That's why I picked this as my like deep conditioner because I'm just really hoping it's going to help fill all those gaps just in case there is any protein my hair is missing. As far as I know, it probably could use some, but I think it really needs moisture as well. So we're going to start here and go from there, right? So let's see if this can get my hair somewhere tolerable. I also have some styling I want to do with you guys. Yeah, so hopefully this will work, right? So let's just get to it. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair. I'll come back and we'll go through like the rest of the directions and everything. See you guys in a second. Thanks for being here. Hope you're being amazing as usual. All right, we're back. I got nice shampooed hair, which always makes my hair such a pain There was a lot of color. This is the first time I've washed it. And there was some color in the tub from this Eero coming out. So hopefully it doesn't fade too crazy. But it's okay if it does because we're going to be trying to fade it anyways. But I didn't purposely try to fade it. I just used cool water with the shampoo. I am going to use gloves. For me, it just makes it easier to work because just pain in the butt. And plus, like, oh my gosh, I just have, like, sensory issues. I swear I can't. With my, like, neuropathy these days, you guys. I know it doesn't make sense, but, like, my neuropathy has progressed to the point where it's more, like, numb. But I have, like, the weird... I don't know. I just have really weird sensory issues. Whatever. We don't even need to get into it. Doesn't matter. I just can't. It's too much stuff on my hands. That was step one, right? We shampooed our hair. I guess I didn't even say the directions yet, but I knew I was going to have to shampoo my hair and condition after it. We did go over that. It's one of those days. Obviously, it's a self-care day. Following shampooing, apply Miracle Repair and allow to remain on hair for 3 to 5 minutes, then rinse. So that's if you're going to kind of use it as like your weekly deep conditioner, however, whenever you'd use a deep conditioner, that's what you'd use it for. For severely damaged hair, which I'm just going to have to raise my hand on that one. As much as I don't want to be guilty. It says apply Miracle Repair and then cover hair with a professional processing cap and expose to heat for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse. Oh, they actually say about using it weekly. Maybe if I would have read ahead. So that's actually what I'm going to be doing today. But for my heat, since it's so hot in here already, I'm going to wrap it in a plastic cap. And then I'm going to like wrap a towel around that because it's honestly just insanely hot here. And there's so much heat already. I don't think I need to sit here with a blow dryer for 10 minutes. Good enough, right? May be used weekly or as often as needed or as often as desired. Not recommended immediately prior to a chemical service. It says not recommended immediately prior to a chemical service. When processed following a chemical service, heat is not recommended. I don't think I've had a chemical service like recently or anything, so I'm guessing they're saying you can use it after you bleach, but don't use like the heat. Don't use the heat on it if you're doing it that way. Just use it as a conditioner. And not prior, and it doesn't say which way. It says not recommended prior to a chemical service. I'm guessing because of the proteins and everything. All right, it has like an orange smell. That's nice, like citrusy. I'll have to look at the ingredients. It's quite a long list. I don't know. It's citrusy. It's orange scented. Smells like when I would have these orange flavored vitamin C chewables. The consistency. Wow, so it's good. It's not like over thick or anything. Very nice. So I'm just gonna kind of work in sections here. I did watch somebody else that used this besides like from their YouTube channel or from the MALIBU C YouTube channel, and he said he shampooed first and he does the heat cap for 10 minutes. He had a dryer though in his home, and then he recommended like the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes or just when you're done on your way to rinse it out, to take the heat cap off and just let it be exposed to like cool air. That way he said that should reharden the cuticle and trap like the treatment inside of the hair. And he actually did condition after he used this as well. And then he also recommended use this with their crystal gel, which I didn't really hear about that till after I bought this and went down the information rabbit hole. He said you can use it with their crystal gel, and you guys probably all know this, and I just didn't because I've been under a rock for like literally so many years. Long stories, not for today. But anyways, get it with the crystal gel, and it's for the Malibu makeover. So they use like the crystal gel, and then they go in with this or whatever. Remember, this is like supposed to have the, as they call it, plant-based protein. I'll have to look in. I had an I still have an like apogee protein treatment, but I got scared to use it because at the time my hair was so brittle, and once I looked into it, I was like, ooh, I'm actually nervous to use it just in case. Because it like creates, I guess, like a, shell mask, whatever. And I think when they're applying this, they're kind of you're making sure that you're working into the hair to make sure that it's filling any of those gaps. So I'm going to definitely have to like come through and brush. I'm going to end up using this whole thing. I'm glad that it's kind of thinner like this. It doesn't look like it as much, but my hair is thick. So it doesn't look like it lately because I got it thinned out and It has gotten a little thinner just from taking damage. Yeah, let me know if you guys have ever used this. I'm glad that I kind of researched and went to their website because originally I was just going to use this, see how it was just on its own to kind of review it, but that would have been the wrong review because even on their website, they recommend that if it feels like it didn't make it soft, to add your conditioner at the end to give it that added softness and shine, because it's more like a repair thing, I guess, but it also should make my hair feel silky. So, and that's all she wrote on that, so it doesn't matter how much I'd want to coat it. I want to make sure I get some like under here. He did say it's good for your scalp, so he was like rubbing it on his scalp, but I'll tell you guys his name, I honestly don't know. It was like a smaller channel, and I came across it on like the recommended when I was on the Malibu C. I can't really see what I'm doing with the other thing she kind of did that was cool. Is she called it, did she call it a flat head wrapper? I can't remember what she called it, but like she wrapped it like around her head so that it would get like a more even heat distribution for the hair. I have to maybe think of a different way because the red color was coming out and I don't want to wrap it too much to any other colors. See, it's even coming off of my hands some. I don't want to have a big red splotch at the top of my hair. These bags right here were as cheap as they look. See, use them to like cover plates in the kitchen or something because they are not good for my hair. They're small. I have a huge head. I did order some like of those aluminum or foil ones. And just so you guys know, what's been kind of fun for me is having that part of my hair cut so short back there. So I'm kind of able to see how the products are on my hair that isn't as damaged, because that's probably the healthiest part of my entire head, or it is. So I just think it's kind of nice that I can kind of have two ways to judge my hair. Fortunately, apparently this towel is now mine. I have like these soft microfiber towels, but I didn't mean to use it for my hair. So I'm going to wrap this towel around my head for the extra heat. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a blow dryer. I don't know why I think of that. I'm going to use a blow dryer and I'm going to just quick blow dry this so it gets warm, and then I'm going to wrap the towel around it and I'm going to leave it in 10 minutes. And then do what that guy said. I'm going to let it just kind of air out on my way to rinse it out. And I will let you guys know how it feels when I'm rinsing it out. And then I'm also going to use this conditioner, which this is a Color Care Deep Conditioning Balm. So it's supposed to help keep my color in anyways. And not that it matters too much, but I am trying. I know it's not everybody changes their hair as often as I do. So, you know, when we talk about that. So I wanted to see how like this color actually holds without trying to fade it out first. For those of you that want the color to stay. And we know it does. I'll meet you guys back here right before I hop in the shower to rinse this out, so we can see what it feels like when I take it out of the cap. All right. We got this. Put this on for heat. But didn't one of you guys mention to putting your towel in the dryer, getting that nice and warm and hot? So I might actually go do that as well. But it's like 1 billion degrees, so I don't even think that's going to matter, to be honest. I think it's hot enough. My scalp is going to emit all this heat, too, on top of it. Wish me luck. See you in 10 minutes. Second for you, though. Okay, everyone. It's been 10 minutes. I actually ended up, it's like over 100 degrees today. So the towel, I actually went outside, took the towel off, and just filled up the dog pool with water. And I can feel my hair is extremely warm. So, yes, you know, I did get the proper heat. I didn't feel like being inside was doing it justice. We'll do that what that guy said. Oh, yeah, my hair is warm. Wow. It does feel, right now, it feels very, very silky. So far, so good. It just really feels good. It's got like a nice kind of slip to it that it didn't have before. You know, so that part's good. I really like the smell. It's just like a real orange vitamin C kind of smell. I don't mind it at all. I'm really sensitive to fragrances. You guys know that. So I'm going to do what they suggest. I'm going to rinse it out. And I'm going to let you guys know like how, because she did recommend, you know, if it doesn't feel that great using conditioner. And the other guy recommended conditioner. And so I think for my hair's best chance at this working at its best and coming out the other side good, I'm going to use the conditioner. So I'll see you guys once I rinse it out. It's conditioned and everything. I'll let you guys know how it felt. And then after that, I'll see you when it's dry. Okay, yeah, I think so far it's really, we got something here. Like I could feel it felt so good while I was rinsing it out. You can tell it's so smooth. And then just adding in my conditioner, which they say use anything that's your favorite conditioner. And you could really tell it just gave that little extra boost. But I mean, it was so smooth and nice before. If they hadn't have been 2 recommendations to really follow up with their conditioner, it might have even been okay on its own, but I really wanted to make sure I went the whole billion yards. But I didn't see any like hair in the tub or anything like that. You guys, this shirt, do you remember when we did my hair the first time with all lunar times? I used it to wipe my hands before we started recording this. This entire shirt was white. Like, I have no idea. Like, I just washed it in the normal laundry. That's crazy how that came out with in the laundry. It feels amazing. I'm really excited to feel it dry. Absolutely lovely so far. And yeah, that's all I did. That's it. You saw everything I did. You're right in the boat with me. It felt great. I'm excited to see if this helped. I never really know with my hair until it's dry. You guys can kind of see, just in case this is your first time here, I have like this wavy kind of hair. And the one guy I saw use it, he actually had it made his natural curls really come out. So let's see how it goes. Well, that just gave me a heart attack. All right, I'll see you guys when it's dry. Oh God, wait, where's it? And I'm also going to use like my microfiber hair towel to let this kind of continue drying some so I can try and retain some of that moisture as well. I'm trying to do all the good right things. See you guys when it's dry. Okay, so we're back. It's the next day. I really feel like it did its job. I can tell that my hair is in better condition. I feel like it still needs some more moisture, but I can tell that as far as like the proteins in there and everything, I think my hair really did need it. It just is in better condition overall. I didn't do any leave-in conditioner or oils because I'm actually going to be using a styling spray later with something else I'm doing. So I'm not quite done with it anyways, but plus I really wanted to just see how the product worked, you know, with the way that they instructed and not add in any other things. I just did the conditioner like she said, if I thought I needed the little extra moisture. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it just looks better in general. Here's the before right here. I'll show you guys the back. Yeah, I definitely think that this was worth trying. I am going to probably branch out and try other ones over time. I also, just remember, you don't want to use too much protein. That can cause breakage. I think even too much moisture can cause breakage. So you're definitely going to have to go off of what your hair needs, what your situation is. But I kind of am curious to try this with the gel sometimes. So maybe someday I'll come back to this. But I don't think I'll be like buying the 9-ounce bottle per se and using it as a weekly conditioner or anything, as a weekly deep condition. But I do really like it. I mean, plus I have other ones with protein and moisture that I need to try. But I would say that this worked really well. I'm wondering if that's why some of the reviews, because for the most part, all the reviews were like insanely good. And the few that weren't was a lot of like talk about breakage or dryness. But then, like I said, after watching her video and her saying that you might need to, you know, use your conditioner after as well, I think that that's probably what happened. Or maybe they just already had too much protein in their hair and it was just not working so great for them. I don't know. But for me, I'm glad I did this. I do feel like it just gave my hair that little extra something. And just knowing in my head that that product specifically is designed to go in and fill those holes where the protein might be missing. So that it's easier for my hair to retain moisture. So in the end, I'm happy I did this. I was nervous, but now I'm glad but I can see how maybe if I didn't use conditioner, I'd have maybe not been as happy. That's it. I'm sure you guys can tell I really like it because I keep doing this. But yeah, let me know if you guys have ever used this or any of the other Malibu C products. I am going to be branching out and trying some more of their products probably because I know that they're really big for their color removers, and they do have some that have ammonia and don't have ammonia. And there's definitely specific products that you can do from their line that work with those. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the road I'm going to be traveling down. But this was a great way to introduce myself to their line of products. And like I said, I really do feel like it helped my hair quite a bit. So much love. Thanks for hanging out. And this is your first time here and you're still hanging out and watching. I hope you subscribe and hang out with the rest of us. And I really look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And yeah, make sure you let me know what y'all think. Much love. Just real quick, I did a live last night, and I promised you guys that when I uploaded this video, I would show you kind of what it looks like today after the rough night I've had with my daughter. So I was actually up all night with my daughter, and then I also just got hit in the head with a can of Brisk. So, because she's got a throwing arm all of a sudden. But I just wanted to show you guys from like the curls last night on the live. And we did some rollers, and this is just kind of still what's hanging on. And I just thought that I just really liked how some of these still laid. Oh, sorry, and I have it clipped up. Oops. Got clipped up all night, actually. Really liked the volume, and I really liked how the curlers came out, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys like the next morning, even though it's rough, just you know how much volume it still had. And because I told you guys I would. But yeah, I just think that these curlers just made it so pretty. Like I said, it's obviously rough right now. That was the point, was to show you guys where we're... that was the point, was to show you guys like where we were at from last night. So I'll put a link for that live video in the description below, since we literally just did it. So I'll put that down below too, since we just did it last night. Now I'm uploading this. This one's still really curly because I had it clipped up all night. But yeah, I just really like how these lay. They had a lot more curl before, but I like how it's still kind of staying and hanging in there. And I just felt so volumey, so I had to say hi. So I promised I would put that on here. Much love again, and I hope you guys have a great start to your week. So have a beautiful day.